First thing as we discussed in terms of backswing was like your left arm and your left leg, okay? The left hand one here is your old one. A lot of leg action there. Big high left arm, okay? Just a bit of out of control swing. Going to generally either cause you to come down a bit steep, or you're trying to move the club back behind, and then of course then you come a bit underneath, opens the club face up, and then because of that face coming in, pointing in that direction, you try and pull your arms left and get the old sort of side swiping kind of swing, okay? Backswing now is certainly looking good. There's your checkpoint. Happy days over your toe line. Left arm to me, that looks great. And that's how short your backswing looks there. Yes, you can go a little bit further, but this went 147, I think it was, with a 7-iron, okay? If you just dial back a little, 8-iron, even better, then you go 8-iron. If you dial it back a little bit more, you get 155, which is long for an 8-iron, to be fair. Okay, this time of year maybe a bit less than that with the cold, but if you're getting to that backswing here now, that this checkpoint down here now, as your arms get to about here, that's fine. But from this point here now, is the momentum of that golf club is going to start swinging to the golf ball and now squaring up, okay? So as you swing through, if I put a line on there, that is the swing angle. Your hands have swung up, yeah? So your hands have swung up there, and the club you can see sort of working down that plane. As you then swing through, your hands swing on that line up the way. And on the other side of the swing, there's your club shaft, as you can see. On plane, it hasn't sort of pulled around. As you finish the swing now, your hands then are finishing higher than that golf club. You have a lot of your swings, your left hand is down here, the left elbow's pulled down here, and the club sort of up here somewhere, where you try to scythe it through. And that, I think, is just more of a byproduct of the ball going right. Excuse me. And you try to just hit it left somewhere. If you can just allow that club face to square up correctly, okay, again, a lot more balance. If we look where that ball went there, nice high fly, okay. When he lands there, landed at 129 now. Davis actually comes to the ground, fair. So 129, 130 with that club. Perfect. With no effort. You actually watch the swing. Okay. Watching full speed.
There you go.
Not hard, are you? Now, yes, arguably you could put a little bit more. And I think what I would suggest is this is kind of your just short of play speed. In time, that'll get a little bit quicker, maybe 5 mile an hour quicker. But you'll know in your bag, you've got maybe 10, 15 mile an hour more club. If you say you're in the rough and it's actually like 170 yards, but it's not really a 6-iron lie. If I muscle the crap out of an 8-iron, I'm not going to get there. You've got that shot in your bag if you need it. But it's a once a round, once a month kind of job. Not going to be that's my golf all the time. You find your play speed where you get the ball straight. You know your distance is better. Your consistency of strike will be better, as we discussed last time. That dispersion of clubs will not get to like sort of 7-iron and be 5, 10 yards, then 6-iron be 20 yards, and 5-iron be 50 yards. There will be about the 10, 5, 15 yards with every club. Yeah. So the miss hits are going to be just short. Or having that confidence now to when you swing to the left arm across your chest here now, that's your checkpoint in there, that's your checkpoint in there, that's all great. From here now, as the hands drop from here, almost like you're releasing the club from here, it might feel, as you say, a little bit flippy to start with, but I think once you start finding the club face and finding the strike as you were, it won't feel as flippy. If you go back to the goal, that doesn't look like you're really flicking it or rolling your arms, just your arms are unhinging as you come to the golf ball here now. The club's on plane there as you were on the way back. That's a really good movement there now with the club finishing up here. I think this one, if you look at this swing as you go through from here now, you can see it all twisted, yeah, then sort of like trying to pull it left, and the hand end, that was not too bad, that finish position, but some of your clubs, the club's sort of high above your hands and your left elbow's down there, and look how much right side you put through the ball there now. That swing there looks a lot more natural to you. And that one there, I don't know if I got the full distance, don't know, but it wasn't going anywhere as far as, the longest, it was about 147 with the club you've been in. So all that effort, big high arms, big high swing, a lot more effort, and you're getting less distance. So less effort, which then saves more energy in the bag for later on the rounds when you come into holes 14, 15, 16, you're not like emptying the tank thinking, oh God, all my energy's gone now. And you're keeping the ball in play, so. Make sense? Get that? You got that feeling there now, so you kind of know where you're at with that sort of flicky. I know it feels a bit flicky, as you said, but yeah, in time when that becomes more, I think when you're throwing a ball, you don't throw a ball solid and do that, do you? You just, there's got to be some kind of whipping sort of sensation at the golf ball, and the more you can practice that kind of thing, you'll start learning where that flick has or doesn't have to happen, so.
Cool.
Yeah. Good man.
One thing I want to